Okay, in Hawaii, when they take your shit, um, they go into your locker, they take all your possessions, right? And what you do after that is crucial to your survival. It's gonna make you or break you what you do next after they take all your shit. Um, this is what this is how it gets done in Hawaii, right? You go to your locker, you see your shit's gone, and you're like, motherfuckers, okay, I gotta fight people now. Um, and then you go, you ask all the raza first, and if all the raza says no, then it's gonna be a racial riot. But most likely, it's gonna be a raza that's gonna be like, yeah, I took your shit. You know where it's at. You could come in my cell and handle it. And it could be a couple of fools. It could be a few of them. It could be the whole fucking cottage, like it was for Fozzie Bear from Gardena. Uh, but basically, I didn't have my shit taken because I had a point. I had a big point that I was gonna make if anybody went there, and nobody wanted to go there because this is what they called me as a child. They called me Diablo. All right, I don't necessarily like it. I don't. Before I guess I liked it. It gave me something. I don't know, but now it's stupid to me. I don't. I don't like it at all. So, um, these people from CPS think that they could punk me for my baby. Like they could go in my house, take my baby out of his little safe locker, and place him with a piece of shit narcissist mother and her pedophile boyfriends and shit. Because let me tell you, once a narcissist chooses to be with a pedophile, and that pedophile shows her how much power she has, or how much power they have over the police and shit like that. She's just being a mama. Anyways, when a narcissist gets with a pedophile, and the pedophile flexes his power and shows her, hey, look, I got police under me, I got judges under my finger, I got CPS under my finger. Like, I'm your genie. I'm your fucking genie. I can make anything you wish come true. And for a little bit, that could have been true if it wasn't me. If it wasn't Jimmy from El Paso, Texas, 799907, fucking zip code, right? If it wasn't me, you would be successful, like, no doubt. You'd be successful in getting rid of me and getting me out the way and making me think that, okay, uh, I mean, I keep going back to this shit. To have the police tell you that they're gonna take you to a 5150 hold, and the guy that was inside the hospital waiting for me to go out was just looking at me. And this motherfucker is a big dude, right? I'm small. I'm fucking 100 pounds, but this motherfucker like 300 pounds tall. And I wasn't scared. I was just like being cautious. Like, how am I gonna deal with this shit? They got guns. I ain't got nothing. What am I gonna do to defend myself? I was there trying to figure out a plan, what the fuck to do to stay alive, right? I didn't have one. So far, it was just sitting there filling out that application. But then the securities are like, hey, you're taking too long. We're calling the police. Get the fuck out of here. You're taking too long filling out the application. I'm like, God damn, you motherfuckers want me dead that fucking bad, really? And it was the doctors, the nurses, everybody in that motherfucker wanted me out. And finally, the police came and they carried me out. I'm like, why are you guys doing this extra shit? Like, really carrying me out of the fucking hospital because I refuse to walk out on my own, and I'm not done in the hospital, but they say I'm done, I guess. And they took me to the fucking 5150 hold, and then right before that, they tell me that they're gonna kill me. And then that motherfucker at the hospital that wanted me to go outside so bad is in the fucking loony bin. as a staff member. And he takes off his mask and looks at me, and the cop looks, yeah, you don't know that guy. You never seen him in your life before. And I'm like, what? And then that's when they put me in a room. After that, they're like, yeah, we're going to terminate you, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, what about the children? Don't you guys have children? Don't you guys give a fuck about your children? What's going on? Like, I didn't beg for my life. I didn't beg them for shit. I'm like, I just had a question before I died. I'm like, I want to know if these people have children and grandchildren and babies in their homes that they want to protect. And that was more important for me than anything else. And you could ask them, while they were doing all that shit, trying to inject me with that shit, I seen a big dude, a big fat dude, like a Mexican dude, like go back. Like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or what, but um, they had to stop doing what they were doing to me at that moment because something happened. Something big happened when I grabbed the radio and I started saying, En Cristo hay poder, en Cristo hay poder, en Cristo hay poder, en la sangre de Cristo hay poder. Like, I was manifesting everything, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, I'll be back. You guys kill me now, I'll be back. I'm gonna make you motherfuckers pay 10 times worse what you guys do to me. And that's how I went out. They injected me in, and the last thing I remember was just me repeating over and over again, like staring at the wall, En Cristo hay poder, en la sangre de Cristo hay poder. And then that's when I woke up 3 days later at the Bayview Hospital, and they let me out 7 days after. But uh, yeah, nah, man, like, it's fucked up. Like, anybody else would have like cracked or snapped, but we're not all built the same. We're not all wired the same. People look at me like, damn, this motherfucker's still fucking functioning even though he hasn't slept, and they know I haven't slept because they send the fucking police to wake me up every fucking few minutes, hours, whatever. But and then they keep my medication from me too. Like, all of that combined is enough to drive somebody up the wall. And then, man, the shit they did to me today was even more fucked up. My own attorney, told me that I didn't have visits anymore until January 30th, until the judge made a decision. And that was a lie. That was all a fucking lie. And I recorded. I'm glad I recorded this bitch, because the stuff that my attorney was telling me, I was relaying to her, to Nicole. And what she was saying, she was affirming that she knew about the visits uh, being canceled, the video calls, because she's like, as soon as I can, I'll get the videos back online or whatever. Uh, but it's what they don't say. It's like, I didn't get the vaccine, right, so I didn't get brain damage like the rest of the people did. Like, and it's not funny either. Like, uh, these are our family members, people we love and care for, so it's not funny. And brain damage is not funny at all. So I'm just saying, like, um, they don't, they're not up to capacity as far as mentally. I could do a psych eval on anybody without them saying too much. And I say that like lightly, like lightheartedly, like I could psychologize them by the way they behave, by their behavior, okay? No, I don't have special powers. I just have observational skills that translate into data, 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 or data, 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 data. Anyways, I'm feeling like it's a beautiful day today. Look how beautiful the sun is. I feel like God is giving me a big hug, like with His Son, with the sun. Oh, it feels nice. I've been at the beach lately, but snotty rich people over there. I don't mean anything about my Jewish family. I love my Jewish family. They just don't like me. They don't like talking to me. they'll get in trouble with their Hebrew Academy school buddies and shit. Like Paulo Emanuele. What's up? You ain't gonna help me, bro? What's up? Was I only good for you as a slave? Oh, I mean, yeah, he's good as a slave. He'll make sure nobody steals from you. He'll make sure that his buddies that work here won't clear the fucking bar out in the fucking night or beat up somebody, one of your fucking friends and shit. Yeah, I made sure of all that. Not for you, but for me, because that was my bar. You came there once in a while and brought your friends and shit to make a mess and get free shit. Uh, I always paid for my friends' drinks whenever I invited a friend to the bar, and I wanted to act like I was somebody. I would give them beers, and I would go and pay the register every fucking time. Because that was my bar. And let me tell you, when you find employees like that, god damn, like you could have gone to Hawaii for the rest of your life and your bar would have been safe. Because I was there. I just didn't like all that drama shit after fucking Jonathan going over there crying like a little bitch every fucking day that I stole his job. Like, you motherfuckers can't stand to see a motherfucker be in a managerial position, huh? Because after I was manager, like, that motherfucker would go in there every day talking about, you don't even know what the first thing to do if you ran out of ice. Like, I ran that motherfucker while he was fucking around with the little